So when I was an active realtor, there were opportunities to look at a property beforehand. You could look at it at a public open house, basically that 2-hour window on the weekend, or you could attend an agent open house. Now, 15 to 20 years ago, I booked what was called a pre-showing inspection. I did this all the time. But you could tell that there was some resistance building. Sometimes you'd even see right on the listings, no inspections. And I always thought that this was foolish. I would want agents to look at my listings before they showed it because they got a sense of what the property was like. They could point out specific features and really be familiar with the home. Even if you didn't have clients, you could learn about a condo building or a neighborhood. In fact, in the early days, I dedicated a few hours of my day to look at condo units. Obviously, it was harder to look at rental units, but still, most of the time, the residents or the tenants were gone during the day when I was doing those inspecting. I used to print out the listings and organize them by building, and I could make copious notes on those sheets. Kind of old school, but effective because I also marketed to those buildings. And when I went on a listing presentation, I would bring in my binder and I'd say to the seller, look, I know you're probably going to interview a couple of agents, but please do me a favor and ask them how many units in this building they've been in, because familiarity with the competition in the building is going to be really important. It was a successful strategy.